Welcome to the 2-Minute Writers Challenge. Today is Skill Set Wednesday, Author Skill Set Wednesday. And today's quote comes from Henry David, whoops, wrong way. Let me try that again. One more try. There we go. Today's quote comes from Henry David Thoreau, who said, how vain it is to sit down and write when you have not stood up to live. It's a challenging thought and one I want to explore in a little more detail. But first, hello and welcome. My name is Christopher D'Armani. It is my purpose, my pleasure, and my passion to empower aspiring Christian nonfiction writers to share their trauma to triumph journey using a complete, detailed roadmap for writing success. Because it's the simplest way to make the impact you know you were born to make with your words. So with that, this thought that if you haven't lived, you don't know how to write, or you shouldn't write, or can't write, I really believed that when I was younger. I didn't write for a lot of years because I didn't think I had anything to say. I didn't think I'd lived long enough and experienced things deeply enough to have anything worth saying. And to a degree, I still agree with that, but what I understand today is something much different, and that is that in those early years of my writing, I had never done the work to dig deep into my own heart to understand what it was that I thought was important to share with someone else. It's not that I hadn't been through lots of trials and tribulations and come through the other end. We all do. But I'd never taken the time to do that deep internal exploration to make sure that I was in touch with what happened here so I can be open and vulnerable and share it out here. And that's the only way that my authenticity can shine through, is if I'm willing to do the internal work first. And the same thing is true for you. Until and unless you do that deep internal work to uncover what truly has happened to you, how you came through it, the decisions you made as a result of it, the actions you took as a result of those decisions, and now that you want to share this path with someone else, you have to do that internal work. Really, really is important. So embrace your experience. It is the power source of everything that you do. You may not believe that today, but it is. Expose all of that stuff to yourself as open and as vulnerably as you possibly can. And then, because that's the pathway to uncovering that power source, right? And then use your courage to share it with others. Now, this can be a little bit terrifying. I grant you that. The first time you do this publicly, you might be shaking in your boots. Your voice may quiver and break and do all that stuff, but just understand that the more you do it, the easier it's going to become. And the easier it gets, the more you're going to draw your right fit audience to you. Your right fit client, your right fit reader, right fit audience. Choose which one of those works best for you. It's your vulnerability and your willingness to share those deep, dark secrets. That's what's going to draw people to you, because they will know that you're speaking from your heart. And that's when all the hard work pays off, because your willingness to do the work in here means that you get to have the privilege of doing the work out here with your readers. Because what you write will hit them in their heart, and they will do what you ask, and they will change their lives for the better. Your willingness will cause them to be open and willing to hear your message in a way that they've not heard it before. And Proverbs 20:18 is a really great quote for this. There we go. Plans are established by counsel, by wise guidance, wage war. So that's an interesting quote, isn't it? By wise guidance, wage war. The war that we're waging is one of seeking clarity so that we can be more clear with others. By experiencing life fully and reflecting on those experiences, you will write the book that is authentic, is open, vulnerable, in a way that resonates with your ideal reader, in a way that nothing else can. God has set aside a certain set of people that can only hear the message you're sharing the way you say it. They may have read books by other people, they may have heard other people talk about it, but they can't truly connect with it and hear it because it's not said the way only you can. So keep that in mind as you're doing this internal work. It does pay off, and it pays off in ways you can't possibly imagine today. So that's it for today's edition. I look forward to seeing you back here again tomorrow at 3 o'clock Pacific, where we'll do all this over again. So until tomorrow, have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye for now.